Santa chose us. All right, and a very good morning, late evening. Well, I guess 5:24 in Los Angeles is a morning. It all depends how was it that said matters, from a certain point of view. It was Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan said that in, I think it was Return of the Jedi, when his Force ghost appeared, and he sits down after Yoda passed. He goes, Ben, why didn't you tell me? He goes, well, it's a certain point of view. He says, what the fuck does that mean? He says, well, it's a certain point of view. That's all your perspective on things. So today is Christmas. I think it's nonsense. It's my certain point of view. I think it's nonsense. It's nonsense. You could say the same thing, because I'm Jewish, right? And you can make fun of that too, the parting of the sea, and then the Jews were allowed to go through, and the second they went through, then the Romans drowned in it. God, the magician's trick, the Ten Commandments. The Hey, who's to say that Jesus wasn't a magician? It's very and did a little magic, right? And somebody saw it, and they're like, "Whoa! Did you see what that guy did? He made like those widow's mites disappear, or whatever." So then the word spread around, like Mohammed, whatever, like Bogus. I'm not saying these people didn't live. I'm saying what they, the nonsense, the bogus. Oh God, literally, they say in Yiddish, people gloib this, they believe it, like it's so nonsense. You know why? Because they don't believe in themselves. They need to bow to it. It's a deity. It's the same thing. I'm not saying the Jews were any better, like the golden calf, like the whole thing. If that's true, I'm not doubting that. But I mean, the Ten Commandments, it's good common sense things. I'm not saying that those are wrong and anything, but you know, there's a limit to the nonsense. There's a limit, and it's like I equate, this belief, this what these people believe in Jesus, whatever, is nonsense. That it's almost as nonsensical as Santa Claus. It is. It's the same thing. It's nonsense. It doesn't. It's not. I'm listening to the radio last night, and they say, "Oh, Santa Claus is flying over the." What's the difference between Jesus and Santa Claus? It's the same nonsense. It's bogus. You want to believe in it, believe in it. It's nonsense. It's the North Pole. That's where he lives. Why is it a holiday? What is it? Now I got to admit, movies like It's a Wonderful Life, it's cute. It's cute. I almost said the angel of death. The Clarence, is an angel, guardian angel. Listen to that in Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end when they opened up the Ark. The whole thing. But I it's just bullshit. You know, Christmas Eve. I think I told you this. They used to have events. If you go back in my last couple episodes, I talk about for Jewish people. There's a thing called, it used to be called Stew and Lou Schmooza Palooza, or the tribes or whatever. And they would have it in Los Angeles, but they actually have it in every city. There's some place to go. The matzah ball, they would call it. Cute, right? The matzah ball. And it was places for Jewish people to go on Christmas Eve for singles. Even though I never met anybody, I tried. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a big There's always, I mean, there's a decent amount of women at that thing, but they go there with their girlfriends. Dudes go there with their friends or whatever, and it's very hard to meet anybody. It's just, and I know, I said, well, why don't you try J date? Why don't you try these things? I've tried all that shit. Go to a Reformed synagogue. I heard that one too. Yeah. Things need to develop organically. The harder you try, most times in life, shit just eludes you. You can't. Yeah, because you put me in one of those synagogues, I'll be the same thing. It's nonsense. So a lot of this is nonsense. And I'm not going to get into it arguing with these people because it's bubamans, it's grandma stories. What wasn't nonsense? My grandparents went through the fucking Holocaust. I read that book by Viktor Frankl, and I read the Diary of Anne Frank. That's real shit, dude. That's real, okay? You know, if it wasn't for them surviving, I wouldn't be here. I watched I've seen the movie before, 2001, Space Odyssey. Somebody uploaded it, like little bits and pieces. So, but it's scene by scene, so you can watch for free on YouTube. And there's an ending scene with Bowman. It's really cool, like where it goes to that Stargate, whatever. He's like in that spacesuit, he's like with his age, he's like young. Then he sees himself as a, you know, pretty old man. He's eating dinner. He drops like the glass, shatters, and he looks over the bed. And then he's on his deathbed. And then like you see the monolith appears, and then it's like a baby. It's kind of weird. It was cool. But I thought about myself, and I was like, wow, I can kind of see that happening to me. If I live long enough. Being an old man and then being in your deathbed. If you live to like 100, there are people that are active at 100. They're alive. It'd be cool. Well, I don't know. Would it? You know, Sometimes I think about it, I go, what's the point? I'm not far from 50, and I say to myself, yeah, I just turn the lights out, man. I guess you can put two and two together with that one. It's like, just don't prescribe to many things that most people believe in or do, you know. You would think you would find in your lifetime people out there that would be, that would relate with you. Women, especially. Dudes, yeah. I got a couple of good friend acquaintances. I would call them. They got their own lives, their own things, their own agendas, you know. Women, kind of finicky, They're I've always had my issues with them. I spent so many years in bars and nightclubs and stuff. And, you know, so I went up to Piggy. It was like Friday fucking night, it's Christmas Eve. Still Friday night, and this fucking Christmas Eve is like a holiday. I know it is, but it's nonsense. Where are the people? What, they stay home? What is it like? A day to be depressed? Not to go out there and socialize and meet people. What the fuck is this nonsense? I'm sorry. I don't hold the contention, the views of not going out and enjoying life. I don't get this. So, eh, I'm sitting there, and then the guys are, "Ooh, we try to close it early. Try to close it early here." What a fucking walk down Sunset, and then I wound up in Boytown. You know what I mean? And I'm like, thinking there may be some women around there. Really nothing. Those gay bars. It's a gay Hadoo. You got like, free advertising for these fuckos here. I just don't understand sometimes. I don't. I listen to this one guy talking about, when you go out there trying to meet women and stuff, you're gonna get defenders. Defenders, yeah. I just get sick of it. I used to battle these fuckers, and just got so sick of getting into it with these guys because they don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you succeed. I don't know if they're not getting it. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it just agitates me, pisses me off. My gym's not open today because it's fucking Christmas bullshit. They give people a day off. Why? What if they want to work? Sorry, just all fucking agitates me sometimes. I don't want to get agitated on here. I don't create no solutions to any problems. It's just I don't relate. I don't relate to any of this crap. I mean, when I was younger, life was exciting. It had its ups and downs, things going on. I was really motivated. I don't know what happened. It happens to everybody. When you get older, just the excitement fades away. That's it, you know? As hard as you try to keep a little something going, you know? Make life worth living. Just evaporates. It just fades away, you know? You don't get that excitement anymore. You don't get the fun anymore. You got to deal with this new generation of these young people. It's different. You're not of their ilk. You watch how many people are going to get robbed in that cryptocurrency. Fucking watch. Staples Center is now crypto.com center or whatever. All these clowns are all going to jump into the crypto market. Something that has no value, not based on nothing. It's just a different form of gambling. Watch how many people get fucked in that shit. Man. Watch.